All right, let's look at some setups going into Monday, March 31st. Got a few of them here. I have this particular one, ETR. This one came from last week, and you can see the setup right here. We got the red candle, or excuse me, the red dot turning into a green dot right here. So we want to get an entry, a close above that. So we'll go ahead and put that line so we could see roughly right here. And you could see last Friday closed technically a little bit over it, but since it's practically on the same line, I'm not going to consider this a buy. Uh, so on this particular case, I'm going to wait until right here to get in if it closes above in this area here. Okay, so if that happens, then I'm going to go ahead and put this stop loss right down here. I'm going to turn on the ATRs. And you could see this is one ATR, two ATRs, three ATRs. Normally I go three ATRs, but because of the market being so difficult, I'm just going to be happy with a two ATR move. So let me turn that off. Oops, wrong one. Let's put that one back in there and then turn off this ATR. Here we go. We got that set up right there, right above the candle, right below the wick here. So basically on this here, we're going to be risking approximately 1.5% to make 3.8%. Okay, so this could be a quick trade, swing trade if it happens. Okay, because it's going to be coming up to resistance right over here. See, so you could see it couldn't break above here and it couldn't break above here. So the 2 ATR takes us to right here as our target. Okay, so that's one. And then the new ones that just popped up going into Monday. This one, FTS, another utility, and it just broke above the 5-day moving average here. So I'm going to go ahead and put an alert right here. So if it closes above this line here, 45.57, then this will be a confirmation of getting in. Stop loss at the bottom of this wick here. And let's check the ATR, turn on the ATRs. And again, be conservative. We'll go with two ATRs right there. Turn the ATRs off. Now this one almost looked like a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Let's take a look. Risking 2% to make 2%. It's basically 1-to-1. Okay, so this one's not that great, but hey, anything's good right now. So that's another possibility. Next one is SUI. And again, on all of these that I went through the scanner, you can see the 200-day moving average here. And the 50 in this case here is coming together here. So you got a lot of support. So there's a possibility we get the bounce, but we're coming from an oversold zone here, the red dot on the RSI2. And this one, we had the setup also last week. So we're going to go and put the trigger here. Now, if you look at it, same here, it's just right on the line. Technically, it did close positive, but I'd like to see it close a little higher. So just to be conservative, I'm going to go ahead and put the high on that one here. And now we're going to put our stop loss at the bottom of this wick right here. And let's turn on the ATRs. And let's see here, this one is more volatile. One ATR, two ATRs right there. So let's turn the ATRs off. And this one here, you're going to be risking approximately 1.5% to try to make indicator, trend line. Okay, here we go. That one. Yeah, okay, 4.7. So this is a much better one here. So I'm going to go ahead and put an alert. If it breaks above it here, at least it brings it to my attention. And near the end of the day, last half of the day at least, if I see it trading above here, then that's going to be my confirmation to put in the position and set the target for 4.7%. And as you can see also, is this is the high here. See how just the ATRs is very helpful as far as setting up target uh, points here. And next one, ALDX. One's coming down. You can see if we can get a bounce up, it'll break this lower trend line. And you can see you got that first red dot, the first green dot coming from the red dot zone. So we want to get in above that high, stop below here. So this is going to be a little wider. Let's see what kind of price target we're looking at. And here, this one's also pretty volatile. Got one ATR, two ATRs. Go with two ATRs. Off. And let's see what kind of risk to reward that we got here. We're going to be risking, ooh, 8%, almost 9%. That's kind of a little on the high side here to make 12%. Now this is a biotech company, so it's going to be kind of risky. But you never know. This is going to be past the high of here, so that'll be a higher high. So I mean, best case scenario, you can get all the way to 3 ATRs. Sometimes you can get to 2.5 right here. So let's just do the 2.5 just to be conservative but venturous. So from a 12%, you look at a 16% here. So, trade based on your risk level. If the 8% is too much, well, just let this one go. Meanwhile, looking at the volume here, you can see the volume's a little increased here. And last time we had some increased volume was over here on this candle here. You see we had a long wick, and then we got the move up. Now it pulled back. Now we got a little bit more volume here, and I think we do have a lot of volume here on this candle here, right here, but you can see we closed above it, so that's positive. So if we can even get even a close higher, that'll be even more positive. So this is a good risk to reward for me, even though it's a little on the heavy side, getting over 8%. And then the last one, BMY. You can see we've gone from the red circles, got the setup on the green, and we got the 20-day moving average here. Going to be a little bit of resistance, so we're going to put it right on the 20-day moving average, right there. And the risk stop loss, this one, because it had a long wick down here, hit the 50. We'll just go ahead and put that there. We'll turn on the ATRs. 1, 2. Got that one there. And let's just put in the third just to look at it. And again, this one's also health technology, pharmaceutical. So turn this off. And let's see what we got here. Okay, this one's a lot better. We're risking 3%, better than the 8%, to make either 4%, which is pretty much in line right here with where the last resistance was, or potentially up to 7, but let's just put it in the middle here. So 5%. That's what it looks like. Yeah, 5%. So 3% to make 5% around in this area. Okay, so that's what I've got for today, and see what tomorrow brings us. All right. Good luck in trades. Bye.